Jackie McCarthy, founder of WiGo Trips, and I am here today answering some questions for the WomensNet grant. The first question is, why did we even start this whole crazy journey called WiGo Trips? Okay, so it was back in 2015, and I am doing a photo shoot out in Paris, France. I had a group, a community on Facebook, and I posted, hey, does anyone want to go to Paris with me? And I had several people that were like, yeah, we want to go. 6 of us ended up going. We had the most incredible time ever. Well, one of the participants who joined us, he has a condition called cerebral palsy, and it made walking through these streets of Paris a little bit difficult. When we got back to the United States, he calls me up and he just says, I just want to say thank you so much for putting this trip together. If it wasn't for you and you all treating me like family, I wouldn't have had the experience that I had. Thank you. Well, that in itself was not the reason we created WiGo Trips, but that had redefined what it means to travel for me. Everything. It just blew me away. So fast forward like 4 months, I ended up getting laid off from my full-time job. And I thought, yes, like this will be my opportunity. I'll go out into the world and I'll do photo shoots and it'll be amazing. And that's how I'll make my living. Well, life had some other plans for me. I had also started my master's in research psychology, and I had discovered some information I never had before in my life. And it kind of sent me on an existential breakdown, and it put me on this crazy trajectory to find meaning and purpose in a world I didn't think had any anymore. So what did I do? I traveled. Then I just started seeing these interactions, these trajectories happening in between these people that I've never met before. And I knew right then at that moment that whatever that was, I needed to create more of it. And it wasn't going to be enough to create a trip here or there. I had to create something that was going to set the whole world free. Trying to like figure out this whole thing. And I was like, connection, like that's it. Like when we are done, when we are gone, what's going to be left behind? The only thing that's going to be left behind are the memories that we created and the people that we created those memories with. And that's how we're going to live on. And so the idea for WiGo Trips came to be from that. What if we create this platform, this place where other travelers like myself are able to create these trips, post them on a marketplace, other travelers can see the trip and request to join that trip with me and experience it with me. And I can make a living doing that. And engaging with other people and just showing them different parts of the world. Anyways, it's kind of a long answer to a short question, but that's the whole reason we created WiGo Trips. Process and the timeline of developing the app. Well, so this started last year, and it's been quite the process. I am not a technical co-founder, but I did end up teaching myself how to code along the way. I created the first and second prototype. Lucky and fortunate enough to find my co-founder, Lonnie Love, who had come in, and he's been leading our technology build with our developers, and he's just been absolutely incredible business partner to have on board. So our marketing efforts are completely grassrooted. Right now, we have a few hundred beta testers, and we were actually able to acquire them through spending $50. So a lot of it has been utilizing unconventional methods. I noticed on Tinder was that there's a lot of travelers on there. So I was like, well, my Tinder links up to my Instagram, and my Instagram allows me to put a website on there. What if I posted, hey, I'm looking for world travelers on my Tinder, and then they can go to my Instagram and then click the link and apply. So we got quite a few of our beta travelers from that. So a lot of our approach is social media engagement and just kind of interacting with our fellow travelers out there. So how will we monetize our business? So WiGo Trips is what's called a double-sided platform. So our travelers represent both the demand side and the supply side. So travelers who create trips are able to post the trips. So that would be the supply side. And then on the demand side, other travelers from around the world that are looking for unique and novel trips can see those trips, request to join them, organizer approves, and then they would pay the organizer on our platform and then pay a fee on top of whatever the organizer ask for. So when the traveler or the participant sees the trip, they're going to see a bundled price with the organizer's asking price, which we do not control, is completely controlled by the organizer. So the percentage is how we make our fund. What are our plans for the grant money? So the grant funds are going to go towards the app development. Pretty simple there. So share some advice you would give aspiring female entrepreneurs. Own your inner alpha. You are in this startup journey for a reason, and that's because you're a mission-driven woman. Don't ever be ashamed of that. Don't ever settle for anything less than that. Own it. Own it and wear it with pride. Well, good luck to all the entrepreneurs, and for all your travelers, please sign up to join us for beta. It's WiGoTrips.com, and that's WiGoTrips.com /beta, BETA.